Welcome to Ask the Lawyer, International Edition, the radio show that brings you the latest trends in immigrating to the United States. Hosted by attorney Brian Figeroux of the law firm Figeroux and Associates. This program is designed to provide valuable insights for those who wish to live, work, study, or invest in the U.S. Whether you're an international student seeking educational opportunities, an entertainer looking to break into the U.S. market, or a business owner wanting to expand your operations and tap into the vast U.S. economy, this show is for you. If you're an investor exploring options in the U.S. or someone with family or friends already living here, you won't want to miss the important information shared on Ask the Lawyer, International Edition. Each week, we dive into critical topics that help you navigate the complexities of U.S. immigration and business law. Special guests include experts in business development, elected officials supportive of immigration, business owners, and nonprofit leaders who provide real-world advice and guidance for those wanting to build a future in the U.S. The law firm of Figeroux and Associates was founded not only to serve our clients, but to contribute to the greater good. We understand the importance of helping individuals and businesses achieve their American dreams, and we are committed to providing the legal expertise and support needed to make that happen. So whether you're an entrepreneur looking to open a branch of your business in the U.S., an investor ready to explore opportunities, or someone hoping to migrate and build a new life in America, you should tune in and learn from this informative program. Ask the Lawyer. International Edition is your resource for understanding U.S. immigration trends, business opportunities, and legal strategies. Call now. For personalized legal advice, contact the experienced attorneys at Figeroux and Associates today. Our team is here to help you navigate the path to success in the U.S. Thank you for listening to Ask the Lawyer, International Edition with attorney Brian Figeroux. Visit us online at askthelawyer.us or call today to schedule your consultation.
Looking for a lawyer who brings confidence, charisma, and nearly 30 years of legal muscle to your side? Meet Brian Figeroux, Esquire, New York's #1 immigration attorney and a trusted name across the city and beyond. He's not just experienced, he's exceptional. Known for his sharp legal mind and undeniable presence, Mr. Figeroux handles it all. Immigration, estate planning, family law, business matters, you name it. Whether you are starting a business, protecting your legacy, or reuniting your family, he's the lawyer who listens, who cares, and who gets results.
Good day, good day, good day. My name is Brian Figeroux of the law firm Figeroux and Associates. This is Ask the Lawyer. You got questions, we got answers. The number to call, the number to keep, the number to share is 855-768-8845. Again, 855-768-8845. One of the most interesting experiences as an attorney for 3 decades in New York City is when clients come in for a consultation and the clients say to me, Mr. Figeroux, you the man, you're smart. You understand the law. You understand how to work with people in terms of getting information from them to do proper analysis. A lot of them say, boy, Mr. Figeroux, I went to this notary, some guy with a corner store, and I regret it. They sometimes say, I went to this lawyer, they charged me money, they didn't do the work. Or a lot of the things that you're telling me, Mr. Figeroux, they never asked me those questions. They never explained to me. And 9 out of the 10 times I asked them, did you went to a white person? And they say yes. And then I'm thinking in my brain, these black and brown people, they like to go to white people. But because somebody is white, as a lawyer, doesn't mean that they're smarter than a black or brown attorney. So sometimes the impact, obviously, not sometimes, a lot of times the impact with people who come to the office and they talk about their experiences, you think, well, how can I warn black people or brown people to choose an intelligent attorney? Look at his education. Look at how long the person is practicing law in any area of law necessary for you to get advice. These are the things that you take into consideration when you choose an attorney. Besides, obviously, me being a handsome man, 6 foot tall, well, that helps in obviously the courtroom, because when you're tall and you're handsome, people listen. But along with being tall and handsome, obviously, I am very intelligent and very experienced. I'm not being egotistical. I'm just telling you the facts of life. It is what it is. Mr. Figeroux, the law firm of Figeroux and Associates, you are getting the best. Obviously, coming along with the best is you got to pay your bills. Yeah, it's not a charity. Again, my name is Brian Figeroux of the law firm Figeroux and Associates. This is Ask the Lawyer. Whether it be an immigration matter, divorce matter, wills, trust and estate matter, bankruptcy matter. Today I did an article about signs that people have problems. And one of it is, are you making your car payments? So if you are listening to me out there and you're not making your car payments, you may need to do a Chapter 7 bankruptcy. And I'm very specific. I get to the point. I do the analysis. And the information as to what's happening in society and complicated non-legal issue where you need substantive knowledge in different areas that you're not a specialist in. I'm also what we call an AI technology specialized attorney. I could do research in any particular field that I'm not a pro in, because I'm intelligent enough, because I have a background in accounting, economics, law, finance. I know how to create a prompt in ChatGPT, like most engineers know, and I know how to get results. So what used to take a very long time, you could do in less time. And you could be a person that has a better knowledge than the accountant that you meet or the doctor that you meet, because a lot of them, they may not know what they're doing, Met with my doctor not too long ago and he made a mistake. Well, one of the 3 or 4 doctors I met with. Didn't embarrass him in front of the other doctors. But I was thinking, what the F is wrong with this guy? Does he want to kill me? That's what technology is giving you now. AI technology, ChatGPT. And I would say to those of you who are listening to me, especially those who are parents or young people, get your act together and understand AI technology. Whoa. So when I meet with my clients, not only am I a learned attorney, not only am I trained in various areas, but I keep up with technology. So when you go to an attorney, doesn't matter what color, you better understand their knowledge, their experience, and whether or not that a attorney is really understanding modern technology. All of this, why? Because you want to be well served by someone intelligent that will solve your problem. And that is what I do as an attorney. You got questions, we got answers. That's part of what we say when we introduce the show. The number to call, the number to keep, the number to share. You got questions, we got answers. And for us to understand the answers, we must speak with you. And if your lawyer or your doctor or whoever is not listening to you to do the proper diagnostics, then you got a problem. Obviously, attorneys like me are a premium, but our consultation fees are very reasonable. So even if you don't hire me because you can't afford me, at least you know what direction you need to go in. Again, my name is Brian Figeroux of the law firm Figeroux & Associates. This is Ask the Lawyer. You got questions, we got answers. The number to call, the number to keep, the number to share is 855-768-8845. Again, 855-768-8845. To make an appointment with the law firm Figeroux & Associates, visit our website at www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us. Give us a call. We will solve your problems. And if you listen to this show in America, outside America, a telephone consultation can be done. The planet is getting smaller through technology and cost. We're going to be starting our show, Ask the Lawyer, in the country of Nigeria soon. We are trying to expand, obviously, to different areas of the world where people of New York City may have, come from in terms of coming to America. And unlike President Trump, I call him KKK Russian Trump for my own specific reasons and rationale and whatever, and everyone will get there sooner or later. Come to America. Immigrate to America. Get yourself here in America. You're from the Caribbean, Africa, Latin America. It is where white people want to be because they make money and they progress. Why should it be different for people of color? You come here, you make your money, you could stay, you could leave, you could do better for your children. Yeah, and your grandchildren, and your great-great-grandchildren. America belongs to God, and we are all God's children. Thank you for listening to Ask the Lawyer. Again, the number to call, the number to keep, the number to share, and be serious about that sharing your family here in New York City. Tell them, come and talk to Mr. Figeroux now. The phone number, 855-768-8845. Again, 855-768-8845. Our website, www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us. Peace.
Hello, people out there. I'm Julian from St. Lucia, and I'm here in Mr. Figeroux's office. Mr. Figeroux represented me for past, 10 years. I was going through some removal proceeding, and I go to several lawyers. Some of them asked me to run away. Some of them said they cannot do anything for me. And my Consulate General, Jeremiah Hyacinth, he recommended me to Mr. Figeroux. And right now, I go through a lot with Mr. Figeroux. Mr. Figeroux is the only one that stands with me. And right now, I believe I'm the happiest man in this world right now with a 10-year green card. 10-year. And in the next 2.5 years, I'll be filing for my citizenship. And that's me, happiest man today. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Brian Anthony Figeroux, and you are listening to Ask the Lawyer with my father, Brian Figeroux.
How a religious worker living overseas can successfully apply for an R visa to perform religious work in the U.S. For religious workers living overseas, the R1 visa provides an opportunity to come to the United States and serve their religious community. Whether you are a minister, a missionary, or a religious professional, this visa allows you to perform religious work on behalf of a legitimate U.S.-based religious organization, The R1 visa is an essential tool for churches, temples, mosques, and other religious institutions in the U.S. that rely on foreign workers to fulfill spiritual needs and carry out religious missions. In this comprehensive analysis, we will explore the process of applying for an R1 visa, covering the eligibility requirements, step-by-step application process, consular involvement, and practical advice for overseas religious workers seeking to come to the United States to perform religious work. We'll also address potential challenges and provide helpful tips for navigating U.S. immigration law in this context. Understanding the R visa category. The R1 visa is a non-immigrant visa for individuals who wish to come to the U.S. temporarily to perform religious work. This visa is available to individuals who are part of a bona fide nonprofit religious organization in the United States, and it applies to various religious roles, such as ministers, missionaries, and those working in religious vocations or occupations. Key features of the R1 visa: temporary religious work. The R1 visa is specifically for individuals entering the U.S. to work in a religious capacity for a recognized religious organization. This includes ministers, religious instructors, or those involved in other religious vocations. Duration. The R1 visa is typically issued for an initial period of up to 30 months, 2.5 years, and can be extended for an additional 30 months, with a total maximum stay of 5 years. Family. R1 visa holders can bring their spouse and unmarried children under 21 years of age to the U.S. under R2 visas. However, R2 visa holders cannot work in the U.S. but can attend school. Path to permanent residency. While the R1 visa is a non-immigrant visa, it does allow for dual intent, meaning religious workers can apply for permanent residency, green card, later if they meet the eligibility requirements. To qualify for an R1 visa, the applicant and their religious organization must meet several criteria, and the application process involves both U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, USCIS, and the U.S. consulate in the applicant's home country. 2. Eligibility requirements for an R1 visa. Before applying for an R1 visa, it's essential to ensure that both the religious worker and the U.S.-based religious organization meet the required criteria. These include: 1. Religious worker qualifications. To qualify for an R1 visa, the applicant must demonstrate that they are part of a recognized religious organization and that they will perform religious work in the U.S. specifically. Membership in the religious organization. The applicant must have been a member of the religious denomination for at least 2 years prior to applying for the R1 visa. Full-time employment. The religious work must be full-time, defined as at least 35 hours per week. This work must involve a traditional religious function, such as teaching religion, conducting worship services, or performing missionary work. Types of religious work. The applicant must be a minister, religious professional, or someone working in a religious vocation, such as a monk or nun, or occupation, such as a translator of religious texts. 2. U.S.-based religious organization requirements. The religious organization that will employ the worker in the U.S. must meet the following criteria. Non-profit status. The organization must be a non-profit religious organization recognized by the U.S. Internal Revenue Service, IRS, as tax-exempt under Section 501(3) of the IRS Code. Ability to pay. The organization must demonstrate its ability to provide financial compensation or support to the religious worker during their stay in the U.S. Valid religious purpose. The organization must engage in traditional religious functions, such as conducting worship services, religious education, or missionary work. Once both the applicant and the religious organization meet these eligibility requirements, the application process can begin. 3. Step-by-step process for applying for an R visa. Step 1. U.S.-based religious organization files Form I-129. The application process for an R1 visa starts with the U.S.-based religious organization filing Form I-129, Petition for an Immigrant Worker. This petition is filed with U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, USCIS, and is necessary to prove that the religious worker meets all the requirements for the R1 visa. Supporting documentation. Along with Form I-129, the organization must submit evidence of its nonprofit status, proof of the religious worker's qualifications, religious training, membership, and a detailed description of the duties the worker will perform in the U.S. Filing fee. As of 2024, the filing fee for Form I-129 is $460. It's crucial to check the USCIS website for the most up-to-date fees before submitting the petition. Processing time. USCIS processing times for Form I-129 can vary, but they generally take several months. However, premium processing is available for an additional fee, which guarantees a decision within 15 calendar days. Step 2. Wait for USCIS approval. Once USCIS receives Form I-129, they will review the petition and supporting documentation. If everything is in order, they will approve the petition and issue a Notice of Approval, Form I-797. This approval is necessary before the religious worker can apply for an R1 visa at the U.S. consulate in their home country. Premium processing. If time is a critical factor, the religious organization can opt for premium processing to expedite the approval of the I-129 petition. Step 3. Apply for the R visa at the U.S. consulate. After the I-129 petition is approved by USCIS, the religious worker must apply for the R1 visa at the U.S. consulate or embassy in their home country. This stage involves completing an online application and attending an interview at the consulate. Complete Form DS-160. The religious worker must fill out Form DS-160, the online immigrant visa application. This form collects personal information about the applicant, including details about their background, employment history, and the purpose of their visit to the U.S. Pay visa fees. The visa application fee for an R1 visa is currently $190 as of 2024. Applicants should check the latest visa fee rates on the U.S. Department of State website. Schedule a visa interview. After submitting the DS-160 form, the applicant must schedule an interview at the nearest U.S. consulate or embassy. The interview wait times vary depending on the location, so it's advisable to schedule as early as possible. Step 4. Attend the visa interview. The visa interview is a critical step in the process. During the interview, the consular officer will review the applicant's petition, supporting documents, and ask questions to confirm the purpose of the trip and the applicant's qualifications. Documents to bring. The applicant should bring the following to the visa interview: A valid passport with at least 6 months of validity remaining. A visa fee payment receipt. DS-160 confirmation page. A Form I-797. Notice of approval from USCIS. Supporting documentation from the religious organization, such as evidence of the applicant's qualifications and the purpose of the trip. Interview questions. The consular officer will likely ask about the nature of the religious work, the applicant's membership in the religious organization, and their intended stay in the U.S. The officer may also ask about ties to the applicant's home country to ensure that they will return after completing their religious work. Step 5. Visa approval and entry into the U.S. If the visa is approved, the applicant will receive their passport with an R1 visa stamp. This visa allows them to travel to the U.S. and begin their religious work. Port of entry. Upon arriving in the U.S., the religious worker will be inspected by U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP, officers at the port of entry. CBP officers will review the visa and issue an I-94 arrival/departure record, which will indicate the length of time the worker is authorized to stay in the U.S. Commencement of religious work. Once admitted to the U.S., the religious worker can begin their duties as outlined in the approved I-129 petition. 4. Key considerations for our visa applicants. 1. Extension of stay and maximum duration. The initial R1 visa is typically issued for a period of up to 30 months. Religious workers who wish to continue their work in the U.S. can apply for an extension of their stay, with a maximum total stay of 5 years. To apply for an extension, the religious organization must file another Form I-129 on the worker's behalf. 2. Path to permanent residency. While the R1 visa is a temporary, non-immigrant visa, it allows for dual intent, meaning the religious worker may eventually apply for a green card, permanent residency, if they meet the eligibility criteria. This can be done through the EB-4 Special Immigrant category, which is specifically for religious workers who have been employed in the U.S. for a certain period of time. 3. Family members, spouses, and unmarried children under 21 of R1 visa holders can apply for R2 visas to accompany or join the religious worker in the U.S. While R2 visa holders are not allowed to work in the U.S., they are permitted to attend school or pursue other educational opportunities. 5. The R1 visa offers a vital pathway for religious workers from overseas to come to the United States and contribute to the religious and spiritual life of communities across the country. From ministers and missionaries to religious professionals working in a vocation or occupation, the R1 visa allows religious workers to fulfill their callings while performing critical roles within their organizations. The process involves several steps, from securing sponsorship from a U.S.-based religious organization to filing petitions with USCIS and attending a consular interview. While the process can seem complex, careful preparation and following the specific requirements will help ensure a successful visa application. For religious workers seeking long-term residency, the R1 visa also opens the door to potential green card eligibility under the EB-4 category. Whether for a short-term mission or a longer-term commitment, the R1 visa is a valuable option for those who wish to serve in the U.S. religious. The law firm of Figeroux and Associates, which has over 25 years practicing immigration law, can help you navigate the process and avoid common pitfalls. To schedule an appointment, visit www.askthelawyer.us or call 855-768-8845. The lawyer you hire does make a difference.
Do you have a family member overseas that you want to bring to the United States? The law firm of Figeroux and Associates, located in Brooklyn, New York, is here to help. Our experienced immigration attorneys specialize in family-based green card petitions, guiding you step by step through the process to reunite you with your loved ones. Whether you're a U.S. citizen or a green card holder, we will ensure your petition is handled smoothly and efficiently. Plus, we can help you understand how filing for a green card may impact your relative's visitor visa. Schedule a consultation today. Visit askthelawyer.us or call 855-768-8845 to discuss your case with our skilled legal team. Figeroux and Associates, your trusted partner in family immigration law.
Do you have a legal issue, question, or concern? Turn to Ask the Lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us. You can also register for our paralegal program, get legal news, business consults, or other information on educational issues. Yes, Ask the Lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us.
This show is a production of IQ Inc. Marketing. If you would like to advertise your product or service on this show to the U.S. and Caribbean markets and through our multicultural publications in New York, please call 866-435-3286 or send an email to info@myiqinc.com.
Thank you for listening to Ask the Lawyer International Edition with attorney Brian Figeroux of the law firm Figeroux and Associates in New York. We hope you enjoyed the show, which featured immigration visitors visa, starting and doing business in New York, entertainment and business visas, religious visas, and much more. Whether you are outside the U.S. or have family in New York, the number to call, share, and keep is 855-768-8845. That's 855-768-8845. Please schedule a consultation with us at www.askthelawyer.us. That's www.askthelawyer.us. This is Ask the Lawyer, International Edition. You have questions? We've got the answers.